Hi everybody, this is Jamie Gardner. This is my introduction video for the diversity class with Dr. Ramirez. I'm really looking forward to this semester, getting to know everybody in here. Definitely, this is not where I pictured myself ending up 6 years ago when I started my undergrad career, but I'm really excited about the coming semester and whatever the future as an educator is going to hold. So to start off with, about me, I am born and raised in the Carolinas. I grew up in a little town called Clover, South Carolina. It's just outside of Charlotte, just across the state line from Charlotte. I did all of my K-12 schooling there, and I found out in the parallel course to this one, Dr. Smith's class, that I actually had a fairly unique K-12 experience, and if anybody else had something similar, it'd be really interesting to find out, because I have so far have heard of nobody outside of my school district that had a similar experience. But we actually had both a middle and junior high school, and I know we're learning right now about a lot of differences between those two, and most places only have one or the other. So anyway, it'd be really interesting to hear if anybody else went to both of those in the same school district. So after I graduated from high school in 2010, I went to the University of South Carolina for my undergrad. I spent time in actually several different majors before settling on mechanical engineering my sophomore year, and finally graduated with my degree this past fall, December 2015. So it's been a really interesting experience in college, learning about a lot of different things and finally settling on engineering, which now, of course, I'm going into education. So that's feels like a total 360, but that's where I am now. During my time at Carolina, I actually volunteered with a youth ministry. It was both middle and high school, and that was really the first time I ever worked with students in any kind of major capacity, and that was when I really fell in love with working with young people. And during my time with the youth ministry there, I actually decided that I wanted to pursue a career as a youth minister. That's actually still a goal of mine, and obviously I'm now pursuing a complementary career as an educator. So also during my time at Carolina, I was a part of the marching band there. Music has always been a huge part of my life, and continues to be even now. And marching band was just a really awesome outlet for that, and I just have always loved marching band, always loved participating in, and helping to even teach marching band. So actually getting to that, during my 5th year of undergrad, I actually spent a year in Cleveland, Ohio, working an internship for a church there. I was a full-time youth pastor. And while I was there working for that church, I actually volunteered with a high school marching band. So I got to assist with really all aspects of teaching the marching band, and it was a really awesome experience because this was the first time I ever got to actually teach students in any real capacity. I'd obviously been working for a youth ministry for several years, but it was just never really the same of having that dynamic of I'm actually being the one on a staff somewhere educating somebody else rather than just a youth ministry. Always felt much more like a small group setting, a one-on-one from time to time kind of setting, but never really that much of an educational experience of me being able to teach a group of students. So that was actually, like I said, my first experience teaching in any real capacity, and I loved it. It was amazing. It was an awesome experience, and something I'm always going to look back on as sort of solidifying this idea that this is really what I want to do with my life. So after my time in Cleveland, I actually briefly moved back to South Carolina to finish up my degree and graduated this past December. And obviously now I've ended up in North Carolina. I'm actually living in Banner Elk, which is about 20 minutes west of Boone, and have started my career now at App State. So actually a fun fact about me, I am participating in the Appalachian State Marching Band this fall. So, like I said, marching band has always been a big part of my life. I love doing it. I love teaching it, and now get to love doing it once again. So, if any of you guys ever happen to be at a football game, one of the App State football games this fall, look out for me. I'll be out there on the field with the band before the game and during halftime. So anyway, that's going to be a really fun experience. Looking forward to that a lot. So anyway, that is all about me. Looking forward to getting to know some of you guys as well, and really looking forward to the rest of this semester. So thanks very much. Looking forward to hearing from you guys soon.